Hello and welcome to yet another video on Adil Azmat Cockpit. Today I'm going to talk about my book, Time Travel, Practical Application in a Preordained Multiverse. What exactly is time travel? What do I mean when I say time travel? I have been explaining this concept over and over for so many times. I believe that there is no necessity of repeating it once again, but still, because I receive so many questions on the same pattern over and over again, I thought that I should explain it once again for my viewers. Time travel. My book doesn't talk about the fictional time travel that we normally find in movies, where a person is sitting in a time machine and some lights and some switches are turned on and off, and then there is an energy that is harnessed, and the person goes back in time, the person goes in future, and that person disrupts the flow of time and does fanciful things. This is not something that I've discussed in the book. I've talked about the practical application of time. I've talked about the possibility of going back into time without an active influence into the realm of time, into the arrow of time. Now, what is the arrow of time? The arrow of time, which is the linear arrow of time, which we normally think of in a universe, but I've discussed it that linear flow of time is not necessarily the only flow of time in a multiverse. Because a universe will not allow, will never cater for one flow of time, which originates from the past into the present and then goes on to the future. However, however, that flow, that progression, and that deviation, if any, would cater for a different universe within that multiverse. So the possibility of something being done or being influenced in one universe can be catered in another. Therefore, we have different layers of universes and therefore a multiverse. I have given many examples. One such example is that, for example, all of the paradoxes that we normally talk about, the paradoxes that we normally relate time travel with, they can be easily catered for in a multiverse. How? This is what is being discussed. Although this is just a 48-pager book, this is just a 48-pager work, understanding it would require a lot of concentration on the topic. Reading it would require a lot of contemplation on the topic of time travel and on the possibilities. I'm pretty much sure that if and when studied with this perception in mind, that you have to comprehend those elements which are already present in a multiverse, which are helpful in categorizing time travel in a category that I have discussed, it's going to be very useful for young people. Again, I conclude by saying that in my work, I do not wish people to accept what I have said. Accepting is not my mission. I do not want people to accept the theory of time travel that I have presented or the scenarios that I have presented. You agree to that. You should not agree to that if you don't want to. Whether you agree or disagree, my purpose over here is that I force people into contemplating about a topic which requires contemplation, which requires active people spending their precious energies into a topic of time travel that has not been done before. This is what I want. So this was regarding my book, Time Travel. I hope that you like it. Like, subscribe, support and get the book Time Travel Practical Application in a Preordained Multiverse. It's never too late